After the devastation of the Third World War, humanity has crawled from the ashes and is once again reaching for the stars. Two political forces, the corporations and the Order of the New Dawn, are leading the colonization of alien worlds. Military conflict has been banned by treaty on Earth, and those treaties are enforced by nuclear failsafes. But the colony worlds are rife with battles. Over resources, over trade routes, even for prestige. Livable worlds are rare, and life is cheap.
Is definitely made for crashing a party. While that Dawny ship runs back to its mama, it's time for us to introduce ourselves planet-side, face-to-face like. It'll be my turn next, once these suits and weapons are ready. I'll squeeze my 4 squads into one of those giant metal coffins, and hopefully the pilots will be kind enough to put us down in one piece. It's no joyride though, that's for sure. Been a while since I've done this. Oh, it'll all come back quickly. Always does. After I talk with VP Hayes, we'll get right to claiming ground for Crayven and Company, and taking it away from that crazed order. They have too many troops down there, though. It's not going to be easy. They'll fight us every step of the way. And not everyone will be coming back.
Get those trucks in here fast. We don't need a Dawny spy sat getting a look at this convoy.
Hey, Sarah, come look at this.
Don't be an ass, Dwight. Don't call me Sarah.
Initiate power up. Turbines to speed. Energy levels at go. We have go-ahead on Xenofact activation. Prepare signal pulse. Initiate pulse. It's working. We are getting resonance. Hurry, lock down those cords before we lose a signal lock. Pinpointing Xenofact locations now.
I'm heading back to the ship. Coming, Dwight?
We hit the Order on their home ground and we sent them packing. We really did it. After all that you've been through, I'm recommending all of you for combat bonuses.
We have failed. Failed the Order, failed God, who is the promise of a new dawn. Failed ourselves. The heretics from the Crayven Corporation have seized Krieg 7B and stolen the voice of God. The priests of the Pax Dei have told us time and again of the ancient relics and their importance. And yet, in our arrogance, we have allowed the enemy to use them against us. Now our sacred starship has been driven from orbit, and we are alone on this barren world, surrounded by our enemies. Most of our heavy vehicles have been destroyed, communications are in shambles, and Crayven is everywhere. The radio is filled with her wicked, beguiling voice, urging our surrender. I cannot shake the feeling of dread which has haunted me since I stepped foot on this world. First, Bishop Delandre went mad and tried to join the enemy. I've never had to kill a believer, a friend, before. Then we were defeated just as our scholars were preparing to awaken the relics and bring forth the word of God. If it were not for the presence of those holy relics, I would consider this world cursed. But I will not yield. I am a deacon of the Pax Dei and a loyal servant to my order. I will rally my men. Our enemies will not sleep well after this dark victory. I know that the Paladin Magnus still roams this world, a free agent of God. If I can only contact him, I am certain he will know what we can do. As the sun rises, so shall our power grow. So it has been, so it will be again.
The Krieg 7B xenofacts are consistent with the original relic found by one of our covert order construction teams in 2398. Since then, similar polar xenofacts have been found on Mars, Bernard Star Planet 2, Proxima Centauri 4D, and Alpha Centauri 2 and 5C. Krieg 7B is the first world our scouts have discovered with multiple xenofacts, and there is a 98% probability it is a control station for the galactic xenofact network we suspect exists. Each xenofact pillar responds with the same warning transmission when prompted by an external signal. It is this signal that has allowed our scientists to formulate a system for activating the xenofact network and harnessing the forces contained by it for the glory of our order. According to the latest theories, a correctly posed signal sent through the polar xenofact system on Krieg 7B should place the entire system under our control. It is merely a question of finding the correct signal and generating enough power to send it through the pillars. A translation of the xenofact warning follows.
Attention all Crayven forces in the Krieg system.
Look to me, Order members around Krieg. The Order has new wisdom for you. I and the Crayven leader, Enrica Hayes, speak with one voice for this transmission.
Thank you, Cardinal Aguirre. The purpose of this transmission is to announce a formal and immediate ceasefire.
As of this moment, all members of the Pax Dei will cease offensive operations against the Crayven Corporation. These relics are works of God, and it is sacrilege to continue to spill blood over them. They are the property of all creatures under the sun.
Yes, the nature of these xenofacts should not be squandered by any one group. Cardinal Aguirre and I have come to a mutual research agreement. All the resources formerly wasted in conflict here will be put to use unlocking the secrets of these ancient artifacts.
Join hands now, my children, in the name of the sun. Forget this unfortunate conflict and work together to reveal the will of God for all mankind.
I don't freaking believe this. You wanted those pillars all along, haven't you, Enrica?
Damn you to unending night, Aguirre. You cannot do this. I will not allow it.
I feared this might happen. Ready your armor, old friend. The time for subterfuge is ended.
it, Stone. We stopped them.
I told you we would.
Yes, you did. Oh, but Enrica's still up there. You took the Doomsday device right out of her hand, saving more lives than I can count. But as long as she's alive, there's no telling what she'll do. It's too much to hope that Crayven Corp will stop her. She'll weasel her way out of this, I'm sure she will. And then there's us. This will be fun, getting Order and Crayven troops off this rock together. We're in for an interesting ride, my friend. A very interesting ride.
Director Hayes, are you in there, ma'am? The ship has taken damage and we are breaking orbit. The captain wants you on the bridge ASAP to answer questions.
Damn you. The whole plan was flawed from the beginning. Why couldn't we have bided our time and taken all the pillars for ourselves without forming that godforsaken alliance with the Order?
Why didn't you have that Parker woman killed as soon as she started asking questions?
Easier said than done. Especially when you are safe back on Earth. If I had taken my shot and failed, she would have ripped my throat out. You don't know her.
Director Hayes, are you there? You are ordered to the bridge.
Damn it to hell! I'm going to have to cash in every chip I have just to maintain my position in this corporation, thanks to you.
Now, Enrica, don't panic. You always were a survivor. You'll rise to the top again someday.
Damn you to hell!
We may have lost Krieg 7B, Enrica, but we will still win the galaxy. There are some things even you